Hello, Virgos. This is your monthly reading for July 2020. Before I get into the card part of the reading, I want to talk to you about meditation that I did right before I hit play. It was kind of funny. So I was driving a car, and that song by Rihanna, it's like, sorry, something almost fell over. It's the song about cake, and it's not even my birthday, and it's like cake, 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 cake. So it was just like speeding down the road. It was like dark, and it was like kind of like desert like road, so kind of isolated, just driving, and that song was just playing in the car, and you started like driving into the city. So I'm not really sure where you were going, but looks like you were having a great time. So that's what I got. So this month I decided to work with Lord Ganesha because he is amazing at helping you to move forward in life, even though it is difficult work. So I'm going to read. I got a wonderful deck. It's called Whispers of Lord Ganesha. This is what the artwork looks like. And there is just a really great little paragraph in here that describes why Ganesha is so great to work with. So it says, Ganesha is the remover of obstacles in one's path, the sponsor of success in all ventures. It is believed that those who worship him ought to never fear failure. He gives knowledge to the seeker of wisdom, prosperity to those who are seeking worldly gains, children to those who desire a family, and salvation, known as moksha, to individuals on a spiritual path. So that's why I love Ganesha. So I'm going to pull a card for you guys. All right, Ganesha, what do we have for Virgos for July 2020? All right. What do we have for Virgos for July 2020? Okay, this flipped right over. Oh, wow, we've got healing. Healing. And look at the peacock. The peacock is like just showing all of its beautiful, beautiful feathers. All right. And Ganesha has a mango. I don't know why I felt like telling you guys that, but Ganesha is holding a mango, and I noticed it. So I don't know why, but that just seemed important to me. Maybe it's important to somebody. Mangoes are important to me. I know that. All right. So let's see. Card number 36, too. I don't know if that means anything. Breaks down to number 9. Number 9 is a like culmination number. It's the ending of something. So this healing that Ganesha is talking about could be helping you to end a cycle of some sort. This says Ganesha is pictured sitting on a peacock. Peacock feathers have been used in curative remedies for thousands of years across countless traditional cultures. They are said to carry spiritual, medicinal energy that can assist people seeking balance and healing in their lives. The challenges of daily life can throw you out of balance with the truth of your being. It is easy to get caught up in the daily grind and in a general feeling of lack. Remember that you were created from the perfection of divine light and love. Your physical body is simply a shell that covers your soul. True healing is only possible when you take responsibility for your own well-being on this earth and your self-empowerment. See yourself as complete, healthy, and whole. Ganesha prompts you to believe that you are truly capable of handling any matters of health or relationships without blame and with integrity and grace. Okay. And the quote up top, I don't know if I read that, but I'm going to read it again in case I didn't. The true essence of your soul is one of complete health. Okay? So that is such a beautiful message, right? Because what are we without our health? You know, we have to prioritize ourselves, put ourselves first, and make sure that we're taking care of ourselves before we take care of anybody or anything or any situation, any job, whatever. You know, we've got to put ourselves first. So let's see what we get from the universe for you guys. Universe, what do we have for Virgos for July 2020? What do we have for Virgos for July 2020? All right. This is a nice card with all the stars in the sky. I will definitely read it. I just wanted you to see it's just beautiful starry sky, like a beautiful starry night sky, like when you were driving, right? That's what I could see, was a beautiful starry night sky. So, all right, this says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So there is a lesson within this healing. There is a lesson within this healing, and it's teaching you something, right? It's teaching you something. I think it's teaching you about loving yourself, really, you know, and how you are. There's an ego thing, and it's something to do, you're afraid of something, and the universe is asking you to heal yourself from this, whatever this is, by seeing it as a lesson, and a lesson in love somehow, whether it's in loving yourself or loving others, or seeing yourself as lovable. All right, so let's get an energy of the reading with my Native American Tarot deck. All right, Spirit, what is the general energy of the reading for Virgos for July 2020? What is the general energy of this reading? What is the general energy of the reading for Virgos? We've got the Nine of Swords here, the Nine of Swords as a general energy. So the Nine of Swords is anxiety, okay? That's my overthinking, that's just the anxiety card. And it's also a number 9 card, and I just want to point out that the 3 plus the 6 equals the 9 in this. So this is saying that what you need to heal is some sort of an anxiety, right? There, like this says, there's a fear here. There's fear. And the 9 of Swords is all about your anxiety. It's like when in my Everyday Witch deck, which is my main deck that I use, the person is sitting on their bed and they're just like this, and they're just like deep in thought. The Swords suit is a very cerebral suit, so this is all about what you're thinking about, right? And this is mental health. That's what this is. It's healing mental health for you, and coming out of this darkness, right, into the light here. All right, so let's get a past, present, future. Okay, past, present, future for Virgo, July 2020. Okay, here. What do we have? Oh, in the recent past, it's ready to come out. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. That's Earth energy. That's your sign's energy, along with Capricorn and Taurus. So pages are all about messages. They deliver messages. And this page looks like he is making a choice, right? So in the recent past, there's possibly a choice that you needed to make, or felt that you needed to make, or a choice that was made in your realm. It was a very thought out, detailed one, though. It was planned out. While Pentacles is the slowest suit, so the Earth signs, they definitely take the most time when they make a choice, which is a very good quality to have. Let's look in the present for Virgos. Virgos, July 2020. What do we have, Spirit, in the present for Virgo, please? Please, please, pretty please. Okay. Oof. We've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. Okay, so the Five of Swords is chaos and confusion sort of energy. Whenever I see the Five of Swords, I think that something unfair happened. Somebody, it's the win at all costs card. Maybe somebody, won or achieved something unfairly or just over other people. Let's look in the near future. Near future for Virgos, July 2020, please. Near future for Virgos, July 2020. Okay, we've got the moon. We've got the moon. The moon is Pisces energy, okay? Pisces actually happens to be the exact opposite of your zodiac. So they say that Pisces and Virgos are a good pairing. And the only reason I'm pointing this out to you is because what that makes me think about is trying to embrace some of the Piscean qualities that will help you to move forward in your situation. Virgos are very practical and down to earth, and Pisces are a little bit more up here. And so they're more apt to believe, right? And so it's like almost like in the recent future, you need to harness that energy of believing in more than what you see around you, right? So get out of that anxiety and believe that there is something good that's going to happen for you, even if you can't see it. But I will clarify further. That's the message that Spirit wanted me to relay about that card. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going to be clarified, but this is definitely a giant message that whatever's going on up here, you should throw some good shit in there too. Not just all the bad stuff swirling around. Throw some wonderful and joyful thoughts, even if it feels ridiculous to you at first. Positive affirmations. Listen to positive affirmations and plant those ideas in your head. If you can't do it yourself, put them on some headphones and listen to them. And you don't even have to repeat them at first. You don't have to repeat them out loud at first either. You can repeat them in your head quietly. So nobody even has to know that you're listening in your ear to something saying, I love myself. I believe in myself. I am worthy. I am smart. I deserve the best in life. I am abundant. There's so many wonderful things that you can put in your head and have playing in your head instead of whatever thoughts decide to invade and cause you anxiety. All right, so moving on. That was just it was just there. So Page of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Wands here. Okay, so I want to note that's another five, which is more chaos energy. So in the recent past, there was a choice in your realm that caused some sort of chaos. It seems competitive. Five of Wands is my competitive energy, or, I know better than you do, that sort of thing. I can see why if you're having a lot of chaos going on, This is just, if you see these people are standing around this pot and it's bubbling over and they're so busy paying attention to, who's right or wrong that whatever they're working on is getting neglected. And that's what happens sometimes when people are being really competitive about whatever it is. They're not really seeing, the bigger picture of things, and able to make that choice. So let's see, Five of Wands. Let's clarify that Five of Wands. Let's get a little bit more info here. to go with this Five of Wands, please. The Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords. So this is ending energy. This is ending energy. Ten of Swords coming up in here after Nine of Swords. So whatever this competition, it did cause an ending to something, a change of a cycle. There was a cycle that ended, and it was methodically planned out here. Let's see, let's get one more card. And we've got King of Wands. King of Wands is fire energy, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Could be in one of these signs, or it could just be someone in a leadership position that you know that is calling the shots and making big choices. I don't know. But whatever this is, there's no cups in this recent past here, so this almost to me it seems almost more business-like than it does interpersonal. But not saying that it's not, but it just feels business-like it's like a work situation, almost like a cycle ending, things changing, maybe a change of leadership. I don't know. All right, so Five of Swords. Let's clarify this Five of Swords. Clarify this Five of Swords. And the present for Virgos. How are we going to clarify this? Please, Spirit, Five of Swords, and the present for Virgos, please. What have we got? Okay. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody holding on to something too tightly here, and it's not like somebody's, and we've got the Star. Okay, we got the Star here. Let's see. And then we've got the Fool. Okay, so to me, are you walking away from something that's not fair? Are you walking away? So this wasn't fair, and and it's like you're holding on to hope for something new here. That's what this says. This says to me, holding on to hope for something new, and that you want to jump into something new. Okay, somebody in this situation is walking away and jumping into something new, with that Five of Swords on either end, whether it's your end or somebody in your realm right now. Yeah. This is, yeah. It seems kind of rough. It seems a little bit rough. All right, let's get the Moon in the near future here. The Moon in the near future. All right, we've got the Judgment card. Yeah, so walking away, making a choice, right? Look at this. The Fool said YOLO and just took a leap, right? Towards something that makes you better, right? So you've got the Moon there. The Moon, we're clarifying the Moon with Judgment. So that's maybe realizing something hidden, or going back to something, finding a hidden talent, or let's get some more clarification here. Right, these guys want to come out here. So we've got the Emperor. Okay, we've got the Emperor here, and then we've got the Knight of Swords. So this is like, wow, maybe it's funny because Libra's got the Moon card too, and it seemed very like, and it was in the near future. and it seemed very secretive, but not in a bad way. This is I'm getting the same thing here, but it's almost like you walking away from something, kind of keeping things to yourself a little bit in the moves that you're going to make, because you know there was, or somebody in your realm, this walking away from a situation and making taking very decisive action here. The Judgment card is all about having a wake up call and a realization of a direction that you need to move in, or a direction that you need to move away from. And the Emperor will be steadfast. Excuse me. The Emperor will has the tools that he needs, and he's very grounded. Okay. And then with your Knight of Swords, that's like taking some very logical and decisive action. Okay. It's just with the moon, it's almost like you're kind of making your moves quietly here. But it seems like whatever this was, like you're moving into something, you're making moves into something different and better for yourself. So let me get 2 more oracles for you before I finish, Virgos. So I've got my heart-shaped angel oracle cards. I love these cards. So look at that. All right. Virgos, July 2020. Can we please get a message from the angels for Virgos, July 2020 here? Please. This one here. Inner child. This says, nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. And when I look at this is what I think about that, right? That makes me think of you setting aside some time to nurture that creativity right there. The Fool and Judgment. It's like waking up and realizing, I just want to be happy, and I'm going to move in that direction, and I deserve it, and I don't need any tools or tricks or anything to be happy. I just have to do what I like to do, right? And just be. Let's get a message from the unicorns. Oh, unicorns, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are always amazing. Amazing. Please, let's get a message for Virgos for July 2020. All right, unicorns, what do we have for Virgos for July 2020, please? Oh man, you guys. I just feel like I look at these cards. These are the cards that Spirit wants you to focus on, right? Fuck all the noise with this Nine of Swords bullshit, okay? This anxiety shit, that shit's gotta go. Excuse my language, but that's exactly what this whole reading is highlighting for you right now. And the reason I'm saying that is because we've got the Freedom card here from the unicorns. And the unicorns don't play. They tell you every time, or they tell me every time. The message is always very clear and very on point. This says, live wild and free. Choose your freedom. Claim your independence. All right. You are feeling trapped and stuck in a situation. You're ending a cycle here and moving out of whatever this crap is. Whatever this crap is, it's crap. It's crap. Okay? I'm sorry to say it like that, but it feels like crap. It just feels like a poop, the poop emoji. It sounds like it too. All right. It says, you are a free spirit with an infinite soul who cannot and should not be caged. Look at that. That looks almost like a cage, like built on your back with swords, but it does. It is time to forge your own path through life and create everything you want, regardless of how others think you should live, okay? You may have held back to please someone or protect yourself from judgment, right? Protecting yourself from judgment. but really the judgment is you making the judgment to do whatever the fuck you want, despite what anybody else thinks. You may have put your dreams on hold, believing they are too wild and outrageous, or that you don't deserve a life that magical. And remember when I was telling you to get into your Pisces zone? I'm a Pisces, and so that's why it's so easy for me to see like what you guys are missing. And it's the magic, right? You're way too literal in this 3D earth, and I promise you, like, the 5D is way better. Okay, and the believing in yourself and the achieving and the seeing the signs and the magic that the universe holds for you and wants to show you, it's there, and it'll just change you. Okay, it'll just really change you. You may have been waiting for approval from someone who will never give it. Oh, dude, that shit sucks. Okay, I've been there. Now your heart is calling you to freedom. It is time to create the reality that will light you up the most and allow you to be true to your soul. It is time to break the chains of limitation that delay your dreams and remember that anything is possible. It is time to stop caring what others may think of your life choices or how envious they may be of your freedom. Do it anyway. This beautiful winged horse invites you to ride on her back, high above judgments and into the magic of infinite possibilities, right? Remember when I said you guys are down to earth? Look at where the fucking unicorn is. That unicorn is flying that chick up over the clouds, way up over there, okay? You don't need this 3D shit right now. You need to get out of this 3D shit and really imagine and believe something beautiful, because I feel as though whatever world you're seeing right now, it's ugly. And yes, we do live in an ugly world, but you don't have to let that be your reality. You know, you can choose to live in a world of love and light. You know, that's you create for yourself. Don't allow the media or everybody else around you to create the world that you see. Only you create the world that you see. So it says, this beautiful winged horse invites you to ride on her back, high above judgments and into the magic of infinite possibilities. She encourages you to fly free, to let your hair stream in the wind, and to take pleasure in your new life. You are a free spirit. Soar into your wondrous life and never fucking look back. It doesn't say fucking in the book, but I'm telling you to never fucking look back. Okay? Never look back. Jump into your dreams and keep on moving forward, and don't look back. Whoever this is for, whatever you have been through, whatever healing you need to do the healing. Okay? Because whatever is ahead of you is beautiful, but you just can't look back. Don't look for anyone's approval. Don't look for anybody's judgments. Just keep doing you, because everybody is still going to be where they are, doing what they're doing, regardless of what you are doing. So do what you want to, Virgos. I love you guys. Have a great day.